While my morning routine is pretty structured and doesn't change much, my evening routine can vary widely depending on the day. Sometimes I have nothing going on that night, and other times I've got boxing practice, yoga, online English lessons, Instagram lives, and a bunch of other stuff. Honestly, I prefer to relax in the evenings, but there are only so many hours in the day, and sleep is important to me, so I try to get everything finished before 10. If I had to pick a time, I'd say my routine starts just after dinner. Today it's my turn to wash dishes because I lost to rock, paper, scissors, and also I wanted to film it. On the day I filmed this, I had gotten my first COVID vaccine, so I made sure I didn't have anything planned for that evening. When Ramey's here, usually one of us does the dishes while the other is in the bath, and she decided that tonight was a good time to have a karaoke session. Next, it's time for a quick dessert and some medication. I'm still on antibiotics from my surgery, but I'll be off soon. After all that's done, Ramey and I usually sit down to watch a show. Recently, we've been watching an anime called Dr. Stone, but we're all over the place in terms of what we watch. In the last year, we've gone through Prison Break, Crayon Shin-chan, Terrace House, Haikyuu, Stranger Things, and Hunter x Hunter, to name a few. We usually watch TV until we get sleepy, but tonight Ramey had a couple of late meetings, so I started to get ready for bed while she attended those. The first thing I have to do is prepare tomorrow's breakfast. In the morning routine vlog, I mentioned I've been eating overnight oats a lot. Well, here's how I make mine. I start out with half a cup of rolled oats, followed by half a cup of milk and a few tablespoons of yogurt. I tend to eyeball a lot of stuff in my cooking. It's a habit I picked up from one of my roommates in college. After that comes the fruit. It's blueberries this time, but I'll put just about anything in there. And finally, I add a little bit of vanilla extract and some salt to balance it out. I'll put some honey and a few seeds and dried fruits and other stuff in the morning. I like being able to prepare this at night because I don't really like making breakfast in the morning, to be honest. Now it's time to brush my teeth. This is a YouTube video, and I'm not a dentist, so I won't tell you how to brush your teeth, but I hope you know how. I also floss every night in addition to swishing some mouthwash. Next, I have to make my bed. Ramey and I found it impossible to sleep together in the same bed. She moves too much and I snore, so I just started taking the futon on the floor. Honestly, I've gotten so used to it that I actually have a hard time getting to sleep in my own bed when I do get the chance. Once that's done, the last thing I need to do is write my journal. I've been using an app called Dailyo for over 2 years now. I'm almost at 1,000 days in a row, and it really helps to keep my mind in a good place. First, I select all of the things I did that day in this little menu, and then I write an entry. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short, but in general, I just try to write out what I did that day and maybe a couple of thoughts. I find that it really helps me to keep track of everything and know where I'm at mentally. So the last thing I have to do is pick a photo for the entry, and today I bought a small glass of MSG that has a panda face on it, so I picked that. And that's it. Like I said, sleep is pretty important to me, so I try to get to bed between 10:30 and 11 every night. I found that keeping this pre-bed routine fairly consistent helps me to sleep pretty well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog and got something out of it. Good night, and I'll see you next time.